Say you do, say you don't ever do what you told. Is your head in the sky with the clouds and the smoke? Maybe you live in a cage, sooner or later you break. Maybe it's one of those days. Fishing a bow in the lake, that's in the back of my brain.
Some things never change. So we have shaved within 2 weeks of shows before, but this is our now third show in 4 weeks. So my skin is very sensitive. So we have to make sure that with every shave or every show, that every shave is done with a little bit more detail, meticulous. And again, my razors, they travel everywhere with me. I can't use a bald razor. I have to use my electric razors because, again, like I said, I have tendencies of skin flare-ups and just random breakouts simply due to irritation. So when I'm shaving my body so consistently, so close to shows, I just have to make sure that I'm very, very detailed. And again, I still like to throw a curveball in there just to make sure that she is staying, that she's staying just that, detailed and careful. But we are just getting ready to get the war paint on. I feel like I've been saying that a lot in these videos, but honestly, that's what it is, man. We've been going to battle. And Chicago, now Tampa, now we jumped on a flight, just 4 days after Tampa, all the way across the entire country to compete here in San Diego. And now we're going to battle again with some dogs. This is now the biggest show of the year. 35 plus competitors stepping across the stage, all going for one thing, to get the Olympia qualification. I don't know what it is when it comes to me in big shows, but I'm not complaining. I'm ready for it.
Got your favorite cherry chapstick and your brother's denim jacket. You're ready for whatever's gonna happen. Spending time chasing highs, where's your mind go? Just drifting in the clouds, words hanging out your mouth. What you dreaming about?
I've been looking at your videos, all this shit for years, and now, boom, I'm standing next to you. So let's have fun up there, man. It's absolutely nuts. I stood on stage with people who I look up to my whole life. This man just said the same thing to me, and it's like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm so young and I still have so much to do in this sport. But he's number 32 on stage tomorrow. So we're gonna be standing next to each other on stage, battling it out. But at the end of the day, we brothers in iron, man. So I appreciate you. Appreciate you.
You're gonna kill it, man.
Oh yeah, man. Good luck. Have some fun out there. Yeah, thank you, bro. It's good to see you.
Bro, your journey's fucking amazing.
Thank you, man.
Dude, you've been climbing, bro.
Meal number 3, prepared, ready to go down. Leave it up to me to be late or almost late to my tan. So in order to not make that happen, like I do at every show, we're gonna eat this here on the go. But I wanted to show you guys something new that we're doing for this prep round. Last prep, there was no secrets, guys. My fats were extremely low. And when I mean extremely low, there were 15 grams. So I'll only trace fats from my actual protein sources, which were only chicken. So normally I would have like peanut butter, olive oil, something along those lines. But this time around, we decided to take a little bit of a different approach. And we went to 15 grams. And I'm not exactly sure if my body loved that. Again, kind of losing a little bit of pop, and it's a little bit of the Alex Toplyn special that I brought to the Miami stage or even the New York stage. So we are adding some more fats in this time around, this go around. And again, a little secret trick from the new guided eye that I'm following, but check it out. We have pure Irish butter. We have 14 grams, if I'm not mistaken, 14 grams of the butter on this meal. We have 50 grams of asparagus, 84 grams of chicken, and 250 grams of white rice. We're bringing a new approach, man. I'm excited for it. My body's been responding very positively in this peak. A lot of, different approaches, but, we couldn't keep doing the same. because the definition of insanity is literally repeating the same thing over again, expecting different results. So, meal number 3, going down.
Ain't got no money, ain't got no check to cash. Ain't got no money, ain't got no check to flash. Said you need someone to stay, ain't me. Said you're looking for the gate, but you can't see. Always thinking of the worst, Chloe. Always chasing down your poison with green tea.
So second to last meal number 4, going down. I guess that's another thing I should probably add, right? Because before we did a total of 6 meals, and I always found myself having to stress over meal timing, but with lowering protein this time around, lowering fiber, and just focusing mainly on carbs and a little bit of added fats, it's been a game changer with digestion. It's been an absolute game changer with meal timing, and it's given me the ability to actually drop the amount of meals that I have from 6 down to 5 and keep the midsection tight. And that's the one thing that's been the best about this load, with more food in a smaller window, I guess you could say. It's giving my stomach kind of more free room. I've noticed that I'm hungry like an hour after I eat. This morning I weighed in at 221.8. I just weighed in again, I'm 222.2. I'm only up 0.4 pounds from this morning's weight going on to meal 4, which is pretty solid. So every meal isn't predetermined. So at the moment, I currently have check-ins. I send them over. He takes a look at what we're working with, and he'll make adjustments depending on the visuals. So this meal has been working pretty consistently. So we've been, again, not trying to fix something that's not broken. So just kind of staying with it. So again, every meal is really just dependent on visual representations as well as weight. And honestly, right now things are moving in the right direction, and I'm really excited. So who knows, man? We could be fingers crossed manifesting a Olympia qualification. But if not, if God has other plans, we'll find a way to make it happen. So right now I'm gonna enjoy this meal in this beautiful weather. San Diego is absolutely amazing, and I'm gonna shut my brain down a little bit. Today's been hectic, and tomorrow's game day. So cheers.
You act like you're alone, famous, leaving parties just for fun. You hate this. No, you're
All right, guys. So it is currently 9:24 PST, which means it is way past my bedtime EST. So knocking down the final meal of the day, we have 94 grams. But like I was saying, we had 200 grams of jasmine white rice. We have 84 grams of ground beef. 1 Rice Krispie treat. 50 grams of banana. I'm a weirdo, so I'm gonna combine all of this here. But it's time to end the night with a bang. It's almost that time, man. I feel like we've been at this, guys, a little bit longer than I ever expected. But like I said, this is what it's about. I see your guys' comments, man, and I know you guys appreciate the love, or I appreciate a lot of the love, and I also appreciate a lot of the hate, some of the things that that inevitably comes with some of the love here on this channel. But one thing, guys, you guys gotta realize, I love this sport. I share my emotions with this sport. I give you guys my honest feedback of this sport, and I'm not a complainer. This is just a reality of what comes with it at times, right? Like, just try to tell your truth and just keep going to battle, and hopefully at some point it turns in your favor. So regardless of the outcome of this show, regardless of the outcome of the next show, whatever it is that we have lined up, or whatever the future plans of competing is, it doesn't change the fact that I'm never gonna give up, man. I love this shit, and there's a lot of emotions that come with this. That's just, again, a reality. And on this channel, I'm going to do everything in my power to share with you guys the raw emotions of what bodybuilding is. So the final macros of the day, we have a total of 158 grams of protein. Low. We have a total of 382 grams of carbs. Pretty solid, moderate. But for the big one, 77 grams of fat. And again, that's been the biggest change of this prep / peak. Right now, I'm feeling good. Right now, there are a lot of craziness and emotions that are running through my mind right now. But like I always say, man, none more than thankful. Not only for the people on the other side watching this video, but for the people who I have surrounded by me, and just for the opportunity again to go to battle tomorrow. 2 ounces vodka used as a natural diuretic to help flush a little bit of water that we still have left. It's crazy to think, man. Shots have never gotten easier ever since college. So, cheers. Going down the hatch. The first bite, best bite. This is better than sex. This is better than sex. I'm sorry.